Hi guys, Robbie46 here, and back by popular demand is MotoGP results and all that jazz. Argentina, which we had at the last weekend, and it was Marquez again who was on pole from Alicia Spargaro on the Suzuki. He put in a really good time. Andrea Iannone was third, Crutchlow fourth, Lorenzo fifth, Dovi sixth. Dovi not as happy as what he was in qualifying in the previous two. Danilo Petrucci a good 7th place, Rossi 8th, Vinales 9th, so two Suzukis in the top 10. Bradley Smith 10th, Scott Reddin 11th, and Hector Barbera in 12th. So Argentina happened, and it was Marquez again who tried to get up front and pull away, which he did. Rossi got barged wide on the first lap by Iannone, so he lost a few places. Elisa Spargaro did his best he did get into the lead, but he soon lost it. I mean, the top speed of the Suzuki isn't that great at all, so it's pretty easy for Marquez to get past him. But Elise tried his best to put up a fight to stay at the sharp end, but he did make a few mistakes, making up for the lack of power that Suzuki had. So he was running wide a few places. Rossi was making his way, meanwhile, back through the field. Yoni Hernandez, unfortunately, his Pramac Ducati caught fire in spectacular fashion, so he had to dump it. But all eyes were on Marquez as he started to pull away and pull away and pull away, and he did have a 4.5 second lead in the halfway point of the race. Rossi was taking his time to catch up to, well, make his way through the pack. You had Lorenzo, who was near the front but started going backwards slightly. The two Ducatis going really quick. Alicia Spargaro started going backwards as well on his Suzuki. But once Rossi started making his way through the pack, he got up towards the Ducati of Andrea Dovizioso and Iannone, and managed to get in front of them. And then I'll say now that Marquez was on the hard tyre and Rossi was on the extra hard. The Hondas not being able to run the extra hard successfully, so none of the top guys were on the extra hard rear tyre. But Rossi was, like I said, managed to get towards the front, got in front of Dovizioso, and then with, I know, about 10 laps to go, it didn't look like he was going to be able to close down Marquez. However, this being Rossi and not wanting to give up, he started going quick then, Marquez, and quite considerably, especially in the first sector. And when we got to look at Marquez's rear tyre, we saw that there were actual chunks missing out of his rear tyre. So he was losing quite a bit in the first sector, not so much in the final sector. But Rossi just got his head down, kept banging out really quick laps. Dovizioso was going with him to begin with. And then it got to 4 laps to go, and Rossi was nearly there. You could see Marquez. He was catching him hand over fist. Dovizioso stopped going with him and started, Rossi started pulling away for Dovizioso, so he couldn't quite stay on the pace of Rossi. And then penultimate lap happened, and Rossi mounted his attack, tried overtaking Marquez twice, unsuccessful, ran wide both times, and Marquez got him back. And then the move which changed the whole race. Rossi, the thing is, Rossi and Marquez, both of them are really good on the brakes. So Rossi pretty much done a block pass. He outbraked Marquez. Didn't really go wide at all, but did take a wide apex into one of the hairpins. Marquez thought he saw an opening, so went for it, but as he went for it, Rossi pulled it back to clip the apex, so they touched for the first time. And then as they came out of the hairpin, they had to flick left, and Marquez was a bit close to Rossi's rear tyre, so as they both flicked left, Rossi's rear tyre came across Marquez's front tyre, and as we all know, front tyre against rear tyre, the front always loses. Marquez's front tyre just washed out, and down Marquez went, and as he got to his feet, he ran to his bike as fast as he could. So that's two weekends now that Marquez has done some sprinting. Unfortunately, he couldn't remount and rejoin the race. And on the last corner of the last lap, you had Iannone go a little bit wide, second to last corner, sorry. So Cal Crutchlow dived underneath him and managed to stay in front. So Rossi went on to win by 5.6 seconds from Andrea Dovizioso to Dovizioso yet again, his third second place. Cal Crutchlow was third, so his first podium of the year, so really good to see Crutchlow on the podium. Andrea Iannone just missed out on the podium in fourth place. Jorge Lorenzo was fifth. Bradley Smith ended up in sixth ahead of Alicia Spargo on the Suzuki, so good job by Suzuki. And Pol Espargaro in eighth. Pol not having the best of times, hoping to be a bit higher than that, but at least he didn't get wiped out by Scott Reddin, who was in ninth. Maverick Vinales in 10th, so both Suzuki's in the top 10, so really good for them. Danilo Petrucci in 11th on the surviving Pramac Racing Ducati, although he did unfortunately take out Hiroshi Ayama on the Repsol Honda. Jack Miller was in 12th. Hector Barbera in 13th, Loris Baz 14th, and Stefan Bradl was the final point scorer in 15th. So the non-scorers was Hiroshi Ayama, who I just mentioned, Marc Marquez, who had that coming together with Rossi, and Yoni Hernandez, whose Ducati caught fire. So that's it at the moment, guys. The championship standings right now, you got Rossi in the lead with 66 points, Andrea Dovizioso in second with 60 points, Andrea Iannone in third with 40 points, so both Ducati GP15s second and third. Jorge Lorenzo fourth with 37 points. Marc Marquez in fifth with 36 points. So Marquez is going to come out all guns blazing for the next few rounds anyway, as we go back into Europe for Jerez. Cal Crutchlow in sixth with 34 points. Bradley Smith seventh with 28. Alicia Spargaro in eighth with 22. Pol Espargaro in ninth with 15. Maverick Vinales, the rookie, in 10th. He has 15 points, as well as Danilo Petrucci in 11th, who also has 15. Danny Pedrosa, who's only done one round so far, 12th is with 10 points, joint with Scott Reddin in 13th with 10. Hector Barbera in 14th with 8. Both Yoni Hernandez and Jack Miller 15th and 16th respectively, both on 6 points. Hiroshi Ayama in 17th with 5 points. Nicky Hayden 18th with 3. Loris Baz with in 19th with 2, and Stefan Bradl and Alvaro Bautista 20th and 21st respectively, both on 1 point. So that's it so far, guys. We've had a really cracking opening to the season, and it's only going to get better. Can't wait for the rest of it, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See you!